here, and today I'm going to walk you through how to play Heather by Conan Gray on the ukulele. This song is super fun to play. It has 5 chords and a progression that just keeps repeating over and over. So we have 5 chords to learn. There's 1 bar chord in there that I'll walk you through, and then we have 1 strum that I'll teach you that then you can just repeat throughout the song. So first up we have the F chord. So here it is. So you're going to put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and then you are going to put your 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. And then you're going to start at the 4th string and play all 4 strings. So next up we have the A minor chord. So from there, just lift off on your first finger, and there you go, you've got A minor. All 4 strings once more. Now we're going to get into D minor. So this is kind of a mixture of A minor and F, what you just learned. So actually go back into that F. So first finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, which is your F. And now all you have to do is add in that 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So it should be nestled right next to that 2nd finger. And all 4 strings once more. Next up, we have a chord called B flat major 7. Quite a mouthful. So keep your first finger right where it is. That hasn't moved. We have a little diagonal. So take your 2nd finger, place it on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And last but not least, 3rd finger, 4th string, 3rd fret. And play all 4 strings. So that is your B flat major 7th chord. And last but not least, we have the B flat minor chord. So leave that 3rd finger right where it is on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. And then take that 2nd finger away. You don't need it anymore. And last but not least, this is a little bar that we're gonna do. So take the 1st finger and it's gonna lay flat across strings 1, 2, and 3. So finger 1 is flat across strings 1, 2, and 3 at the 1st fret. That is called a bar when we're holding down multiple strings with the same finger. The 2nd finger is just out. We don't need them right now. And then the 3rd finger is on the 4th string, 3rd fret, and you play all 4 strings. So one more time going through that, you've got F. Then you transition to A minor, lift off that 1st finger. Put that 1st finger back where it was and add in the 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. You've got D minor there. For B flat major 7, keep finger 1 where it is. Finger 2 goes down to string 3, fret 2. Finger 3 pops up to string 3. Finger 3 pops up to string 4, fret 3. And for B flat minor, keep finger 3 where it is, lift off finger 2, we don't need it, lay finger 1 flat as a bar across strings 1, 2, and 3 on the 1st fret. So there you have it. Those are the chords that we're going to use. You can just cycle through those chords with whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, an 8th note strum through the song, and it'll work. I still remember 3rd of December, me in your sweater. You said it looked better on me than it did you. Only if you knew how much I liked you. But I watch your face as she walks by. So you can just use that whole note or half note strum. I was doing a half note strum, so strumming on beat 1 and 3. One quick thing to notice. Each chord, F, A minor, and D minor, all 3 of those chords are going to get full measures. So that means they're going to get 4 counts per measure. So F, A minor, D minor, you're going to count to 4. Then we have 1 split measure. So a split measure is where you still have the same amount of counts, but you're actually adding another chord in the same amount of time. So in that instance, for the last measure, and this happens throughout the song, you have your B flat major 7, 1, 2, and then it's a split measure, so you want to move on 3 to that B flat minor, 3, 4. So all together, just without the singing, you would have F, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, D minor, 2, 3, 4, B flat major 7, 2, B flat minor, 4, and then start over again. So that is your pattern, and you can repeat that through the entire song and you'll be good to go. If you want to master the strum used on this song, we're gonna dive right into that next. And lucky for us, that just repeats throughout the entire song. So here is the actual strum. So all it is, and it just gets repeated, is down, up, down, up. So on an F, I have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. One more time, down, up, down, up. Now, for each chord, except for our split measure, so put that aside for a second, for F, A minor, and D minor, that down, up, happens 4 times. So it'll sound like this. Right, that's just one measure. So putting it together, you have down, up, 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 down, up. And then you would just move to the next chord, the A minor. Down, up, 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 down, up. Start over on the D minor. Down, up, 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 down, up. Last but not least, you get into the split measure. So here, B flat major 7 gets 2 cycles of our pattern. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Move to your B flat minor. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Right, so you still get the 1, 2, split, 3, 4. Now, a couple things to take note with the strum that will help you is there's a little bit of an accent on the downbeat on the 1. I'm using 16th notes to count this strum, and one thing to note about that is it's actually a bit swung. So as opposed to 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a, it's a little bit delayed. You've got 1 E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a, right? So the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, the downbeat gets a little bit of a longer hold, so it feels a little bit more swung. So in order to do that, I'm kind of accenting the downbeat. 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a. You have a little bit of a pulse there. And I'm making my up down up strum just a little bit smaller so that it feels not super repetitive or cumbersome, so that there's a little bit of a flow and some dynamics in this strum. So just an accent on the downbeats, and then the up down up is just a little less importance, a little less of an accent. So let's try it all the way through with our progression. 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a 1. Back to the top. That is the strum, so that just keeps going throughout the entire song, and you can use that if you want. You can also use, as we mentioned, whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, whatever works for you. So Conan switches it up and he just does 1 strum on the last line on the B flat minor. The last time that happens in the last line of the pre-chorus and the last line of the chorus, he just takes away our strum and just does 1 down strum on the 3. So for instance, in the chorus, you gave her a sweater, It's just polyester, but you like her better. I wish I were Heather. So that just adds a little bit of drama, a little bit of suspense, and just a moment of stillness that really makes a big difference in the song. So that is a brief tutorial on Heather by Conan Gray. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop me a line in the comments below, and I'd love to chat with you. But have so much fun rocking out on the uke and practicing those bar chords and singing this awesome song. I'll see you around online here at New York City Guitar School. Bye!